Calvin Castine at Northeastern Clinton Central School. It's the 24th day of April of 2013. And this is CBAC Varsity Baseball, Moriah Vikings at Northeastern Clinton. We do not have a Moriah roster. First pitch of the game is popped up and caught out of play. Drifted out of play. Carl McCarthy made the catch, but Dwayne McPherson was right there and said he's out of play. First batter is wearing number 13. Moriah arrived a little late. They're taking batting practice right up to the time when they get together with the opposing manager and hand off the lineups. There's nobody around. They don't have somebody who's a designated scorekeeper that can hand me a roster, a lineup batting order. So we didn't have a chance to get the lineup from them. 3-1 to count. So we have no Moriah. Strike two. Thinking of Lion Mountain because Moriah is a mining town, and we got Jerry Kowalski, originally from Lion Mountain, humping on the bases along with McPherson behind the plate. Strike three looking. And number 13 was down with his bat on his shoulder. And I'll get these guys if and when they turn their back on the camera. Well, it's the only way I'll be able to keep track of how many batters we've had is if I can write their numbers down. And we have a brutal wind today. It's been a very windy spring, and today is as gusty as we've had it. Let's get back to the pitching rubber. Over to first for the out. We'll give you the Cougar defense. That was number 1 who just batted. I better write that down before I forget to do so. And we'll have the third batter of the game. Pitching is Mason Letourneau. His battery mate is Kyle McCarthy. That is put to play, hit to third, booted. And number 11 will reach. We will write his number down. And this will again allow me to keep track of the score here, because I can keep track of how many batters they have in a given inning. This is 23 stepping in, so he's a cleanup hitter. At first base for the Cougars is Garrett Cougar. As Letourneau checks the sign, delivers. Foul ball. Second base, Reese Tucker. Shortstop, Kevin Sousa. Third base, Jacob Jeanette. Third base, left to right, Marcus Lefebvre. And you got Josh Rabideau and Alex Lamberton. That is hit to center field, the base hit. And it'll be first and second with 2 outs. And batter number 5 is wearing number 7. All right. So 2 on, 2 outs here in the first. Non-starters for the Cougars include Aaron Misek, Tanner Magoon, Chris Johaz, Austin Forkey, and Brent Stein. There's a pitch. It gets away from McCarthy, but it's a foul ball. That's why it got away from him. Temperature about to 70 degrees according to my car thermometer. So otherwise a nice day except for that overwhelming wind. The wind is one reason why we got a little further down than we normally do here, because we were walking toward the field. Dead ball hit the batter on the leg and rolled into fair territory. As we were walking to the field, a big gust came up and a big cloud of infield dust floated right across where I normally stand. So I decided that I would not get where I normally get. Rain is threatening, but the latest reports that we've been able to find have decided that the rain will come at a time period following the conclusion of this game. That's in the dirt. Good stop by McCarthy. Walk would load the bases. 2-2, 2 outs. Just lost a close one. That gets away from McCarthy. Both runners will advance. Close one yesterday against Peru. Yeah, that's their Class B school, so it's tough. Class Bs are tough. They've got Peru, Plattsburgh, Beekmantown, tough teams to compete against. That's fouled over our head and out of play. So that was ball 4. Number 7 walks. And we got a number to be named later here in a second. Bases loaded, all coming with 2 outs and nobody on. That gets away not very far. McCarthy able to keep it near him. So it looked like a 1-2-3 inning possibility, and all of a sudden the Vikings are threatening. Here's a ball hit foul. Camera here in the wind. Won't give up on us there. That check swing, but it went around, so that's strike 2. Wind is coming in right now from about center field in our direction. Strike 3, no, it's off the plate. Moriah Class D school, so games against teams like the Cougars are good for him. There's strike 3, great strike, but he's tagged out, and 21 will head for the dugout. And the Vikings send up 6. Strand 3 after 1/2 inning. It's Moriah nothing, the Cougars coming to bat here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Jerry Davison's son Jamie yesterday at the Clinton Community College game. Had a good game. They played a doubleheader. We covered the first game against Adirondack. There's Kevin Sousa, the shortstop, leading off the bottom half of the first with 0 on the scoreboard. Let's see, maybe 23. Two strikes, 0-2 count. There's a high fly ball. And it's caught by the second baseman. Battling it all the way. Actually, the first baseman caught that. That was the first baseman catching it. So. Ball in front of second and taken by the first baseman. Nobody knew where it was going to go. Here's Kyle McCarthy, the catcher. Nobody on. Anything hit today should be hit on the ground because fly balls are gonna, well, actually fly balls are gonna be interesting, but they're not gonna carry. I have no idea where it is. Hopefully not on my head. Over my head though. It's hard to follow those when they take off and then the wind catches them. One and two, the count holds. That's high fly, originally heading for short, or is it? Caught by the third baseman. Caught by the third baseman, how about that? So, he pops up. And Marcus LaFave is the batter. Run number 11, Jerry Davison had him written down as number 7. And he's out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cougars. After 1 full, there's no score here on Viewer, supported hometown cable. First ball hitting here in the second inning. And drops in. Was a leadoff single for the first baseman. And we got number, what, 36? Too late. No score after 1 full here. Moriah visiting Northeastern way high. That's going to put a man at least on second. Said, you sure you didn't call for the 8-foot high fastball? Ball. There's a strike. Two. Ball 3. So we got a full count. Checks the runner, delivers, foul ball. And it is number 36 at the plate. So we'll dutifully write that down. Here's the 8th hitter in the lineup. Ball 4. He'll make his way to first. We'll have runners at first and second. Nobody out. Number 9 hitter stepping in. Top of the order on deck. Here's a guy that Mason Letourneau has to come after, and he comes after him with strike 1.
Ball 4.
Good stop by McCarthy. Fouled. Strike 2. Oh, 0-2 the count. Low. I would move, but as soon as I move, that first base coach will move, and I've moved for naught. Break 3 looking. Let's get a number on that guy. 20. Number 20 goes down looking. And it should get us back to the top of the order. Alright. And while we're writing down number 20's number, we get strike 1 to the top of the order. We'll mention every half inning that we don't have the Moriah lineup. A little late getting here. They warmed up just right till it's time to hand off the lineups. Going over to their bench. No book hanging around, no lineups hanging around. Scorekeeper, usually the coach will keep the book or have one of his subs keep it. Not like basketball and soccer where you have somebody keeping the book for you. Somebody I can communicate with before the game begins. Not the case in baseball most of the time. That's hit on the ground. They'll be looking for 2. What's he doing? Safe at first. Safe at third. Oh no, he's out. He's out. The guy on second base is a force on, and he didn't run. He didn't run. So he's called out at third. It was a close play. I thought the tag was a little high, but Jerry Davis just a little bit closer to the play than I am, so we're going to use his judgment. And go to the bottom of the second. No score here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Center fielder Josh Rabidou will lead off for the Cougars as we start the bottom half of the second in this scoreless ball game. April 24th, 2013. Strike. 1-1 count. Strike 2. 1-2 the count. It's going to be in play, but beyond reach, so count will hold. One and 2 the count. There's a shot, soft liner to shortstop. Reese Tucker, second baseman. That's a case there where the ball might have been a single without this strong wind we have. Strike 1. Wind is just about almost always blowing here at this field, but usually it's coming in from behind us. Today it's coming in from the south. It's out of play, nobody knows where it is. JV game going on up the hill. to second. Takes a high hop and he's going to reach. We're going to have to get that an E4. Tucker's on. And with one out, and man at first, Garrett Begor, the first baseman, will step in for the Cougars. Let's see. Monday we were in Shazy. Last night was a rare night where I had no local high school games. Hit to third. Go around the horn. Called safe. Pulled off the bag, says Jerry Davison. Pulled off the bag. So Begor reaches on a fielder's choice. And at first and second, Jacob Jeanette, third baseman batter. So last night with no in-town games at Ellenburg, Shazy, or Champlain, we took advantage of the situation and went to Plattsburgh, but played community college baseball. Tonight we're getting Northeastern baseball, Northeastern softball. And Friday we'll be heading to Ellenburg for Bobcat baseball. Saturday we just might get the Clinton win. It's hit too short. We're going to jump for two. We got the first one to get the second one. So again, double play. Nothing across for the Cougars. And we go to the third inning with 0-0 on the scoreboard. The Moriah shortstop, number 2 in the lineup. We do know his name is Tommy. That's what the coach just called him. He'll lead off the third inning. Takes a late decision swing or strike one. Yeah, that guy's going to stand there. Okay, we're going to move there, fella. You seem to be pretty secure in that spot. Strike 2. 2-1. Called. Tommy goes down looking. And now the pitcher, Moriah pitcher, will step in. I think the coach just called him Jordan. Ball one, just missed. Strike one. In play to right field. Nothing routine today.
Nice catch, Alex.
And it's grabbed by the right fielder Alex Lamberton. Lamberton will be the leadoff hitter in the bottom of the third for the Cougars. Now let's see. Number 23 is up. The cleanup man is at the plate. I'll have to keep track of where he goes. I think he's the catcher. Here's a pitch from Letourneau. Strike one called. That is fouled and well out of play. Volunteer here. 0-2 the amazing that the pitchers can find a plate as well as they have today. That wind certainly is gusting. That's fouled. Count will hold at 1-2. Looks like our little volunteer has got the ball. That's going to be another one. Heads up down there. Who's getting the ball? Juhas. Chris Juhas. Juhaszz. My first experience with that name. Swings after a high one for strike 3. So it's a 3-up, 3-down inning, nothing across. Laterno gets the 2, 3, and 4 hitters in the top of the third, and we go to the bottom of the inning. Still scoreless here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Bottom of the third. Ball 1 to Alex Lamberton. He'll be followed by the pitcher Laterno. Then it'll be the top of the order, Kevin Sousa. Looks like it's ball 2. 2-0. Pitcher's duel thus far. That's a foul. Fair ball, says Jerry Davison. Fair ball. He's out. He's out. Got to be sliding. Got to be sliding. Good hustle there by Moriah. They get him. So now we'll bring up Mason Laterno. Strike 1. Strike 2. That's low. One, 2, strike 3. So Laterno goes down swinging for the second out, and nobody on. I'll bring up the shortstop leadoff hitter Kevin Sousa.
Come on here, Kevin.
Strike 1 called.
Hey, gotta go get it, gotta go get it.
1-1.
Hey, make some contact, send it somewhere, Mitch. Let's go here, Kevin.
Strike 2. High fly ball, and the first baseman will catch it. That would have been a right fielder's ball under normal circumstances. So we go to the 4th inning, still scoreless here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Shortstop leading off the, no, not the shortstop, center fielder leading off the 4th inning. Northeastern. 0-0 on the scoreboard. Windy, mild, overcast though. Clouds are moving in. They had a lot of sunshine throughout most of the day, but now the precursors of the rain clouds are moving in. These are their advanced guard here. The real clouds are coming. So good play, third baseman Jeanette firing over to the first sacker Bigor. And we have a one out, and I'll bring up the right fielder. I'll mention every half inning we don't have the Moriah lineups. They weren't brought out in a timely manner and in time there. Tucker making his time there. Weren't brought out in a timely manner, so I wasn't able to get them. And let's see, we got the 1-2 outs. First baseman now is up for the Vikings. Takes the ball one. McCarthy keeps it in front of him. Dwayne McPherson and Jerry Kobolowski are your officials. There's a strike. Dwayne calling the balls and strikes. Looks like Rainey wants to get a better view here. Out he's looking for a shortcut to Moore's. Back out. That's a bullet to the rough. Sliced that one. That'll be a 2-stroke penalty. Like 3. So 3 up, 3 down, nothing across for Moriah. We're going to go to the bottom half of the fourth. We're halfway through this one, and nobody has scored yet here in viewer-supported hometown cable. Kyle McCarthy is at the plate. We are in the bottom half of the fourth. Bunts. He's going to be on. Yes, he will. Well, McCarthy bunting his way on. He had a bunt base hit last time we were here. Smart play there from McCarthy to give the Cougars a base runner. And he'll get rid of them their batting gloves. And Marcus Lefebvre, number 3 in the lineup, will step in. Lefebvre, the left fielder today. And where's the pitch? There comes the pitch. High, heads up, I have no idea where it is. This kid knows where it is. He's on the trail. Go to first, and McCarthy's back. In the dirt. McCarthy's going. He will be safe at second. So he puts himself in scoring position. And I'm going to have to move down just a step or two to here again. Pretty soon I'll be standing in the Parker Chevrolet parking lot here if I keep moving. Here's the pitch. Strike. Swing and a miss. On deck, cleanup man Josh Rabideau. 1-2 pitch is chopped, hit to the left side. McCarthy will advance. Throw to first will be out of play. McCarthy will score. So LaFave is on. Not sure if he would have beat it out. I might not check the replay to see what that would have looked like. Now we have Josh Rabidou, the batter. The wind, of course, helped bend that throw. Rabidou, the center fielder at the plate for the Cougars. Looking to get a crooked number up there. It looks like a base hit, and it is. And they've got their crooked number. It's 2-0. Rabidou with the RBI single. Chases home LaFave. And Reese Tucker will be coming up for Northeastern. Still nobody out. Bunching up their hits. That's hit to the middle. A base hit. So it'll be first and second. Base hit up the middle for Tucker. And Garrett Begor will become the batter, first baseman. Umpires came down here without their jackets. I don't think they saw them bring their jackets down, so they're out here with their short sleeves. I put a coat on with a lining in it. It's more than a windbreaker. I'm glad I do, because it's without the sun and that wind. With the wind and no sun, it's chilly out here. So runners at second and third, 2 men in scoring position. And the pitch to Begor. That's going to go to the backstop. We're going to have a play at the plate. Nope, no play. Rabidou scores to make it 3-0. And we got Tucker at third base now. Now we're going to have a visit to the pitching mound. Down 3-0 with a man at third, nobody out. All the coach can say is, let's get the outs. If another run scores, then we're down 4-0. But let's make sure we don't get any more base runners. That was a strike to Begor. Strike 3 or 2. Well, he was walking away there. He had me fooled. Strike 2. That is, holy cow! What a nice catch. Sending a text message to the Cougars. 16, that's Jacob Jeanette. He's the third baseman. 1 out. A hard hit ball by Begor, and a very, very good play to get him out. Jeanette's going to drive in run number 4. He'll coast to first and stay put. An RBI single for Jeanette. And right fielder Alex Lamberton will move to the plate. Pitcher checks the runner, delivers, in tight, ball 1. High 60 days, we get of bugs come out, but I'm going to worry about the bugs today. These high winds. Temperature's got to drop and then a lot closer to 60 now than it is to 70. I think it was when I arrived. There's a strike, throw to first. And Jeanette is back. One to count. Ooh, right on the hip bone. Right on the hip bone. Lamberton will make his way to first base. That has to hurt. Right where there is hardly any meat at all, right on the hip bone. And we got a runner, a batter, or a runner. Not going to get a runner for him. Says, I'm good. I don't want to come out. I'm good. Nisak will come in and run for him. So it's first and second. And Mason Letourneau, the batter. One out. So we'll have to pay attention and see if Nisak will stay in the game or not. It is through the left side, just beyond the grasp of the shortstop. Another run's going to score as the left fielder had trouble picking it up. So an RBI single here for Letourneau. I believe is now 5-0. One out, two on. And ninth batter of the inning, Kevin Sousa. Strike one. So let's see, 9 batters, 2 on, 1 out. So that's 5 runs. He's grabbed in right field, there'll be no advance. Again, nothing routine today. Anything hitting that air is an adventure. So Sousa flies out, and the man who led off the inning with a bunt is going to step in. That's Kyle McCarthy. And the third baseman having to protect third base. McCarthy just might lay down another one. See if he's looking to bunt his way on, or if he's going to swing away. He swings away, fouls it off, strike one. 10th batter of the inning. 5 in, 2 on, 2 outs, 1 at the plate. Strike 2. Good cut from McCarthy. 0-2 the count. And that is hit to right center. That's a base hit. McCarthy will get to second. And the throw goes to third, or got away and rolled to third. So run number 6 is driven in by McCarthy. And Marcus Lefebvre, that's McCarthy's second hit of the inning. Lefebvre, the left fielder of the batter, with 2 ducks on the pond. Northeastern Clinton having a big 4th inning. First pitch is swung on, hit to left field. That's going to be 2 runs in for the Cougars. A 2 Ruby double for LaFave. And 2 more Cougars score. You're watching viewer-supported local television, hometown cable. If you're watching this, we need your support to keep this programming coming. And let's see, we got one, maybe 2 supporters here on this Cougar team. Would sure use a lot more help there, folks. So your kids, and we'd appreciate it if you'd help support our efforts. Change of pitchers. Here is Josh Rabideau at the plate. 12th bat of the inning. I'm counting 8 runs across for Northeastern here in the 4th. In an otherwise scoreless game. Rabideau beats it out. Infield hit for the cleanup man. Infield hit for the cleanup man. And let's see here. Going to get to Reese Tucker, the second baseman. Runners at the corners. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Ball gets away. Run number 9 scores. And going all the way to third base is Rabideau. Hustling his way to third base on the ball in the dirt. So, Cougars have got a real squiggly number up there. They're one run away from double digits here in the 4th inning. And what had been a relatively fast-moving game is getting to be kind of long here, along bottom of the 4th. Who's got it? Who's got it? Who's got it? Right fielder's got it. 3rd out. So a run is stranded. 9 runs for the Cougars. We're going to the 5th inning. 9-0 Northeastern Clinton. We have several changes. We see Brent Stein is at 3rd. We have Sousa now pitching. Is it short? 11, LaFave's in short, I guess. Left field, I think we might have seen Misak out there. Oh, Misak's at 2nd. Letourneau went to left field. Here's the relief pitcher up for Moriah in the 5th. Pitch from Sousa's hit to the right side. And it goes from Misak to Begor. We have 1 down. And now we bring up the second baseman. Strike 1. Sousa delivers. 1-1. Strike 2. Top of the order on deck. Count even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. dead ball hit him. It hit him, so he'll go to first base. One out, one on. We'll get to the top of the order. It's the left fielder. Pitch, ball one. Ball. High fly ball. And the shortstop Lefebvre grabs it. That's 2 down, and I'll bring up the Moriah shortstop. Strike called. That is hit up the middle, base hit. Nobody gets it back in. We'll have first and second with 2 outs. And the man who started the game in the pitching rubber, now the third baseman, is in for the Vikings. 2 outs, 2 on in the top half of the 5th. And a pitch. Strike one right down the middle. Hit to the hole. No play. Infield hit. Infield hit's going to load the bases. So Moriah threatening here in the 5th inning. And the batter will be the cleanup hitter, the catcher. Pitch. Hit to the left side, foul, strike one. The 0-1 pitch, strike two. And the 0-2 pitch. That's in play to third. Should be unassisted at third. Whoa, just in time. Good hustle. Good hustle. And a put out there. Unassisted put out by Brent Stein. So the Vikings leave them loaded. Send up 6, strand 3. We're going to the bottom of the 5th. 9-0 Cougars. As soon as Dwayne cleans that plate off, Austin Forkey will be able to start swinging away. He's in there. It looks like he's in for Bigor. We'll hopefully be able to pick up any changes that Moriah makes. They have a deep bench. They might put in some new fresh players too. Ball one. April 24th, 2013, Moriah Vikings at Northeastern Clinton. Hit to second and through. And Forky is on with a leadoff single. And it's going to bring up Brent Stein. I got to mark these guys down while I'm thinking of it. Otherwise, I don't know who's where. That one's low. We finally got a coach at first base here. Who's 16 here? Who's that? Jeanette. Oh, here's the coach. Shirt tails out. Looks like he's ready to call it a day. You gotta tuck in that shirt, taking a coach. Wind, look at that wind blow that dust around the infield. It's about hit to second, to short, I should say, under the glove. So Stein is on. Now we got who? We got 7. Misek. Aaron Misek is up. I already know he came in for Lamberton. So we'll mark that down. Cougar scored enough the last inning. You don't need to score any more this inning here. Let's get this game going here. There comes run number 10. The throw went to shortstop. It's instead of throwing to second, they threw it to the shortstop with the idea that they could get the owner Forky if he decided to try to double steal, but the ball got away at short. It was a swing and a miss. Well, run number 10 has crossed. The CDAC girls have a mercy rule now. I don't think the baseball does. That is caught by the shortstop. I'll say it again, nothing routine on this windy day. So Misek is out. What do we got? Number 18. Chris Uhas batting for Laternal. Number 18. And that wind is really whipping down. Wow. And it's cold. Look at that dust coming in right at the home plate area. Coming in off the infield. And it's a very cold breeze right now too. This is chilly after starting off so nice. Strike 3, Uhas goes down swinging. And top of the order is due up. Let's see, it's number 6. It's Kevin Sousa. That's the pitcher. Okay. Fouled it off, strike 1. It is foul, strike 2. Way down into the corner on the left. Man at second. 2 outs. 0-2 pitch. Ball. I believe it's 2-2. Wind carries it out of play. Probably would have been a routine fly ball to left field out the wind. Ball just missed. Might be a full count. Just might be a full count. That's to center field. It's caught. So a run for the Cougars. They lead 10-0 after 5 full here on viewer-supported hometown cable. I was wrong. Jerry Karlowski was smart enough to bring a jacket. I don't know if Dwayne has one or not, but he hasn't got his on yet. Top of the 6th. Did he go around? Nope. Let's see. We got one more sub in for the Cougars. Tanner Morgan is going to play right field for Tucker. He due up in the 4th spot in the 6th, so somebody's gonna have to get on base for him to get in that bat. Pitch from Sousa. Let's shoot a shirt tail in. Strike. Strike 2. Hope that kid's got a helmet and a school suit on. In tight, ball 4. Lead walk here to start things off in the top of the 6th. 10-0 Northeastern Clinton, leading Moriah. Now the right fielder is due up. They don't have numbers on the front of their shirts, so Cougars do. Not front and back. Strike 1, throw the 2nd. He will be safe. They're throwing into a wind tunnel when you go down to second base. Just missed. The count. Like 3. That's 1 down, and we'll bring up the first baseman. Pitch from Sousa, strike one. Strike two, fouled off. Foul tip, just get a piece of it from the 0-2 pitch. Steps out. We're looking for a high old silver on this one. We certainly have the cloud of dust. That's hit sharply up the middle. Nice pickup right at first. In time. Good play. That's Lefebvre firing to first to Forkey. 2 down. Runner advances to third base. And the relief pitcher is up now. Ball one. Ball two. Strike one. That's hit to second and through. That's going to drive in the first run of the game for the Vikings. RBI single. And there goes the shutout. Just beyond the grasp of the diving second sacker, Misak. And now we got the second baseman due up. 2 outs and a man at first. Strike one right down the middle. Two. Strike three. So a run for Moriah after 5.5 going to the bottom of the 6th. 10-1 Northeastern Clinton here on viewer-supported hometown cable. A quick look at my scribbling earlier. I call him Tanner Morgan, but it's Tanner Magoon who's in the hole. As we start the bottom of the 6th inning, it'll be McCarthy, Lefebvre, Rabideau, and Magoon in the hole. A 10-1 Cougars. That's fouled and out of play. The 0-2 pitch. 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike three, drop third strike, he's out. So 1 down. Marcus Lefebvre will be the batter. but we got to get at least one Cougar on here to get Magoon up. The only one who hasn't been to the plate this game. Strike one. Starting to sprinkle now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I got no cover for my camera out here. Wasn't expecting this. Out of play. Look out. Dale Roberto should have got it. What's that count? 2 and 2, I think he's saying. Well, 3. So we got a full count to Lefebvre. High fly ball center field. It's caught. 1 down. Number 7. Yeah, there's still 7 out there. Good. Well hit ball. 2 down. So now Josh Rabideau is going to get up there if we're going to see Magoon swing a bat other than the on deck circle. It's starting to rain, so I don't know if we'll finish this game tight. Ball 1. Two. Through the right side, base hit for Rabideau. Gets his 3rd hit. And that'll get us to Magoon. Tanner Magoon is starting to come down harder here. Hurry up. This will probably be our last batter. Ball 1, just missed. Rabideau gets picked off. Magoon will not get a chance to swing. Oh, he will. Always run him back to where he came from. If you lose him where he was, not where he's going. And the coach telling him, run him back the other way. Well, let's go. Let's get this one done here. I want to get this camera off and get it back in the car before it gets too wet out here. Pitch to Magoon in the dirt. Everybody else is running for cover, but I haven't had that chance just yet, but I will be shortly. 2-0 pitch is fouled off. 2-1. Military coaching at first now. Foul ball, strike 2. Strike 3. And that's going to do it. We're going to make our way toward our vehicle, and if it continues to rain, we will wrap it up. If it doesn't, we will get the 7th inning from over that away. In the meantime, that's the way it was in CVAC Varsity Baseball. 10-1 Cougars after 6 full here on viewer-supported hometown cable. This might be the end of our